Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to get all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the ones to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Rule Web, and a great example to the young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And this article from RT, it's a CNN analyst fears Americans may enjoy freedoms without getting stuff with that stuff, man. Unless Biden ties reopening to getting stuffed, man. I ain't gonna say the word, but y'all see the shit, read it, that's why I'm sitting right here for a second, you know. And I'm guessing it's in New York or wherever it's at, but eventually if it is in New York, it's gonna be all over the place, man. You know. It's a CNN medical analyst Lena Wien sounded the totalitarian alarm. A totalitarian going into, matter of fact, let's get it. Totalitarian relating to a system of government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete surveillance of the state. And America is one big state, man. That's why everybody in America from goddamn California all the way to New York, all over, all the 50 states. You're an American citizen, man. You know. And then they say complete surveillance. And that's just going into knowing exactly what everybody doing. It's a CNN medical analyst Lena Wynn sounds the totalitarian alarm, warning that Americans may take back their pre-pandemic freedoms without being stuffed with that stuff if Biden administration doesn't quickly make the stuff a precondition. We need to make it clear to them that the stuff is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life, said Wynn, who was previously president of the Planned Parenthood. Oh, this bitch was president of the Planned Parenthood. The largest U.S. abortion provider, man. And hey, man, we see what it is, man. Well, those who have eyes to see what it is. But hey, let's get one precept before we keep going. Excuse me. Revelation 13 and verse 11, just straight to the point. It say, and I beheld another beast come up with and I beheld, matter of fact, let's see. It say, and I beheld another beast come up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon. We are going into America, man, you Democrats and Republicans. Horns like a lamb, but ultimately they speak as a dragon. Let's go to this word, dragon. I screwed that up. So lucky. Let's go to it. And they ain't got it on here, but going into that speaking as a dragon, going into draconian measures, man. Yeah, it ain't got it on here. Oh, it ain't got the root word. But it's going into that draconian measure, You being able to be persecuted for any little thing, the same thing they doing over there in China. Basically, set up a communist community over here in America. You get social credit scores and all that bullshit. They know everything you do, you know, where you go. That's what they setting up over here, man. You know. Let's see what it says. We ain't gonna read the whole article. It say Lynn lamented to CNN host Chris Cuomo, and many states have begun to fully reopen their economies and remove the pandemic restrictions, leaving a very narrow window to tie new normalization of everyday life to stuffed situation. Let's play this. I ain't gonna be able to hear it, but
clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life. And the window to do that is really narrowing. I mean, you were mentioning, Chris, about how all these states are reopening. They're reopening at 100%. And we have a very narrow window to tie reopening policy to vaccination status. Because otherwise, if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? So that's why I think the CDC and the Biden administration needs to come out a lot bolder and say, if you're vaccinated, you can do all these things. Here are all these freedoms that you have. Because otherwise, people are going to go out and enjoy these freedoms anyway. Clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life. And the window to do that is really narrowing. I mean, you were mentioning, Chris, about how all these states are reopening. They're reopening at 100%. And we have a very narrow window to tie reopening policy to vaccination status. Because otherwise, if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? So that's why I think the CDC and the Biden administration needs to come out a lot bolder and say, if you're vaccinated, you can do all these things. Here are all these freedoms that you have. Because otherwise, people are going to go out and enjoy these freedoms anyway. Clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket.
Y'all heard it, man. You know, they want everybody to get that stuff, man. You know? Only way you can go back to normal if you get this stuff, the operating system in your system, you know? Hell nah, man. That's why the brothers and the elders and the apostles tell you to detach from this place, man. You know, fuck these clubs and fuck going out and, you know, going places and just doing all this old bullshit. I mean, you know, you got your liberty to do it. But I'm saying don't be attached to those different things, you know. Don't be attached to doing all these things, man, being able to go to the movies, or go to a bar, or go to the store. Don't be too attached to going to the mall, man, and just doing different shit, man. Because hey, they gonna lock this bitch back down, man. You know. That's them speaking as a dragon. Oh, and they say America, land of the free. How the hell you free, but you goddamn faced with you got either you choose this or you choose either you choose the stuff or don't take the stuff and be locked in your house. Or you take the stuff and you can go back to normal. That's not freedom. That's basically a dictatorship, damn near, man. You know? It say because otherwise if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be when asked? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the stuff? These motherfuckers, the devil that the Bible speak of, man. I ain't gonna read all this. Nope. It say the troubling alternative when added is that people are going to go out and enjoy freedoms anyway. Matter of fact, she just said, I ain't gonna read all this. But that's the point, man. They want everybody to get the stuff, man. They want everybody to get that stuff, man. I don't know if they say the same thing, but we ain't gonna play it. Well, let's play this.
Clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life. And the window to do that is really narrowing. I mean, you were mentioning, Chris, about how
this Republican strategist Andrew Surian also was among those who were alarmed by the segment. No issue is more important than stopping these authorian, how you say that, psychopaths from implanting their digital stuff passport system, he said, turning America into a two-tiered caste system where everyone is tracked and traced, like in China, would ever forever alter our country's DNA for the worse. And ultimately, that's what they want to do. You know, matter of fact, let's go back. Revelation 13, because ultimately that's what all this is leading to. Verse 12, and he exercised all the powers of the first beast before him, going to the Roman Empire, you know, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, and the deadly wound wrong was wounded unto death, and they came back into power as NATO and the EU. In America, riding upon the beast, man, controlling it, man. You know, it say, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and he deceived them that dwelled on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. And you part of the stuffing, you know, is part of the damn image of the beast, man, because they want everybody to do it all over the world, man. That's part of it, man. You know. Then what's gonna come next? The digital passports. Then what's gonna come after that? The digital passports probably gonna be the MOB, man. You know, if they might start it off with a little piece of paper or a bracelet or something, but eventually they're gonna be like, nah, there's two people losing it, and then people found out how to, what it's called, make fake ones, and we're gonna have to do something better. You know, let's put it under the skin. That's some crazy shit. It say, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's where they going with this the pandemic, man. They trying to use that to what? Collapse the economy and destroy the dollar, and further lead this place into totalitarianism, man. You know, the only way you can live and be a part of functioning society is if you worship the image of the beast, man. Ultimately, that's where everything headed, man. You know, but that's pretty much the point. You know, other scriptures were coming, but, you know, I can't think of them right now. You know, but that was pretty much the point. You know, they want total control over you people, man. And who gonna be a sheeple and go along with them? Or who gonna trust in the Lord, man? You know, the Lord say, my servants gonna eat. Ye gonna be hungry. His servants gonna rejoice and be merry. You gonna be sorrowful heart, man. You know. So, hey, we ain't got nothing to worry about. The Lord told us what's gonna happen. You know, it might get bumpy and rough for a while, but all we gotta do is endure, and the Lord gonna come through, man. You know. Take death if that's what's part of it. just bear with the Lord, man, and guess what? He gonna come through on his time. You know, he ain't gonna come through when you want him to, but he gonna come through right on time when you need him, man. You know, and then again, shit, the Lord gonna come through when you want him to, man. You know, it depends, man. The Lord might be your test, man. You know, you might call upon the Lord, you know, and it might not happen as soon as you pray, man. But then you got some people might call upon the Lord as soon as they praying for something, it pop up, man. We don't know, man. We gotta, hey, let time tell, man. You know, but it's gonna be beautiful because we gonna eat and they gonna be hungry, man. We gonna laugh, they gonna be howling, man, crying, man. You know, we ain't gotta worry about this bullshit, man. Consenting to these people, man. Fuck this, man. You know, we the ones who they really want, but we ain't going, man. You know, it's they ain't gonna what it's called. They ain't gonna enchant the elect, man. It was possible they deceived the very elect, but it ain't possible, man. You can't do that, man. You know, the Lord gonna give us the spirit to reject all your devices, man. All your plots, plans, schemes, and scare tactics, man. Fuck it, you know. But that's pretty much the point. You know, the dragon is starting to breathe fire, man. You know, ain't none of this in the play yet, but they speaking about it. So guess what, man? It's coming. You know. But with that, Lord, willing this edifying, I want to end giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Rule, who have been a great example to the young brothers in truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Anybody got precepts, Bible Shai, post them on the comment board, you know, to add to it, you know. So with that, Shalom, Kwam Yashal in the Baba, Shalom.